Shalom Aleichem. Hope everyone had a wonderful, wonderful week. This week is Parshas Vaetchanan, and we read in this week's Parsha, Shema Yisrael Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad, the first paragraph of Kriyat Shema. And within that paragraph, the Torah defines for us the Zman of Kriyat Shema. And we're told, B'shavchav kumecha, u'v'lechtecha v'derech, is that the mitzvah is B'shavchacha when you go to sleep, kumecha when you're up, u'v'lechtecha v'derech, and basically all day long. And if you look at the first Mishnah in Maseches, in Shas, in Brachos, it tells us a three-way machlokas what exactly is the Zman of Kriyat Shema. Me'emasai korin Kriyat Shema be'aravin. The first Mandomer tells us b'sof ad sof ashmura harishon, until the first watch. The second Mandomer tells us, Rabbi Gamliel says, ad alos hashachar, you have all night. And the Chacham say you have until chatzos. And the way that is classically explained is really there are only two shittas. The Chacham, the intermediate shita, really hold like Rabbi Gamliel, that you have until alos hashachar. But they're concerned if you say Kriyat Shema at 3 o'clock in the morning, you might end up falling asleep and forgetting about it. So, we say Kriyat Shema, say it by Chatzos. But fundamentally, the machlokas is the word B'shachvecha. B'shachvecha, does that mean while you're sleeping? Meaning at the time people are sleeping, so that's all night long. That's the view of Rabbi Gamliel. Or the alternative is when people go to sleep. When they go to sleep is back in the day when you didn't have electricity, the first 3 hours of the night, that's when people went to sleep. And the kumecha, we assume, we pass in la halacha, also when people wake up, the kings, they would wake up very, very late. They would sleep 3 hours into the day. That's the latest time. So this shita says, not when you are up, not when you are sleeping, but when you go to sleep. B'shachvecha, the early part of the evening, and b'kumecha. Yet the pasuk also tells us v'lechtecha v'derech, which sounds like all the time we're supposed to. And I think the pshat over here is that really the mitzvah of Kriyat Shema, Kabbalas Ol Malchus Shamayim, defining our relationship with HaKadosh Baruch Hu, is really fundamentally a mitzvah t'midus. It's a mitzvah that we're supposed to do 24/7. V'yadata es Hashem Elokecha is a constant mitzvah. And while we're walking, while we're observing a sunset, while we're experiencing life, we always have that awareness of Kabbalas Ol Malchus Shamayim. But it's not realistic to say Kriyat Shema all day long. So we have what I call the Othello theory of Kriyat Shema. Anyone who plays Othello knows you control the corner pieces. That's how you win the game. That turns everything in the middle. So here the Torah is telling us, control your corner pieces. How you wake up every morning with Kabbalas Ol Malchus Shamayim. When you retire at night, when you go to sleep, B'shachvecha, with Kabbalas Ol Malchus Shamayim on your lips. And that defines your day. That's your bookend. And that envelops and defines your entire day. We find this also by Karbanos. The first carbon every morning was the Tamid Shel Shachar. The last carbon every day was the carbon Tamid Shel Bein Harabayim. Bookend your day. Start your day with a Shachris. End your day with a Mariv. And that defines your entire day. By Tefillah, we have a middle Tefillah also, Mincha, which again defines what we're all about. That's the mitzvah of Kriyat Shema. It's a full-time, 24/7 type of mitzvah, but we do so. We're makayim this mitzvah twice a day by highlighting the second we wake up, our priority, before we go to sleep, our priority, what we're all about. That's our mitzvah of Kabbalas Ol Malchus Shamayim. May we be zochet to fulfill that mitzvah to the best of our ability, not just when we wake up and go to sleep, but every moment of our days. Have a wonderful Shabbos Kodesh.